New York Knicks hosting the Cleveland Cavaliers. Night two of NBA season. It's awesome that NBA is back in our lives. Great opening night. Last night was quality. Tonight is quantity. I'm Andy from Wager Talk. We're going to break down this Cleveland Cavaliers Knicks game. I'm going to tell you why I like the under in this game. The biggest thing surrounding this game is obviously the health of Karl Anthony Towns. At the time of recording this, he is questionable, and that is going to affect a lot. But don't overlook this Cleveland Cavaliers roster. They are starting off the year a little banged up. Now, once they're healthy, they're going to be one of the best in the league. I love their over 56.5 on their win total. I think they're made for the regular season. But tonight's a different story. You got Jared Allen and Mobley and Donovan Mitchell. They're returning. They're not going to have Darius Garland tonight. So it looks like Sam Merrill is going to start, and Hunter is questionable. I do expect him to play. And these are two teams that played very good defense last year. And I know these aren't the same rosters, but they're similar enough. Their defensive rankings, Cleveland was 8, and New York was actually 12. So these are two teams that, preach defense, and they play pretty well. Now, what are we going to get on defense from this Knicks team? We got the new system in place. So I'm a believer that the defense is going to carry over for both these teams. And when you look at what happened in this series last year, Cleveland dominated. This was a 4-0 sweep for Cleveland in the regular season. Their defense was fantastic against the Knicks. The Knicks never got to 110 points in any of those games, and this is all pointing to the under for me at the 228.5. We got two offenses that are probably going to look a little different. If you got Karl Anthony Towns that's out, that's going to slow down this Knicks offense. And I have every bit of faith in Mobley and Donovan Mitchell and Allen, but they can't do everything. They're going to need some of the role players to step up, and I just don't have faith that this is going to be an offensive explosion on night one. There's going to be a feeling out process. We're going to try and get into the rhythm and figure it out. So on offense, though, Cleveland was number 1 last year, so I am playing with fire a little bit. New York was number 5. So you're getting 2 top 10 offensives in terms of efficiency from last year. But again, I'm not sure that carries over for tonight. If I have to pick a side, I'm just going to lean Cleveland ever so slightly. But the books are telling you this is a pick. I'm -1, -1.5 point game. I'm a believer in Cleveland for the season. Can't say I'm going to get to the window tonight. So play is going to be on the under for the purposes of this video. And again, tread lightly before we have stats and we have, the eye test for how the teams are doing to start the season. Player props wise, you guys know this is what I do. Player props, this is the only types of bets I make in the NBA, and I have my best season last season. So we haven't released any props yet. We're going to wait a couple nights, and then we'll start releasing some props. But I had my best season ever. I believe I was up over 30 units just in player props, flat betting. So hoping to have another big season with player props. Tonight, I will go with Yabusele over his points plus rebounds. I believe it's 13.5. If Karl Anthony Towns gets ruled out, look out. When this guy gets minutes and he gets the opportunity, he can produce. He's a really good player. I also like him to go under his assists. This guy isn't really that much of an assist guy, so that's why I'm only going to focus on the points and the rebounds. And even if Towns is in, 13.5 feels like a pretty low number. So keep an eye on Yabusele to be a productive guy to start the season. I will also mention there's a player prop streak that is 26-0 tonight. Bam Adebayo has played the Orlando Magic 26 times in his career and has never made a three-pointer against him. He is 0 for 14 lifetime. That play is plus 170. So if you believe in playing crazy streaks, Bam is going for 27-0 against the Magic to not have a three-pointer. A crazy, crazy stat. I can tell you guys about our NFL Week 8 props pack. I'm very excited about this. We're coming off a 6-4 week, and in the NFL, this is all we do. We focus on player props. This is what me and my team specialize in. Our goal is to hit 58, 59% at the end of the year. We're just under that. We're about 55, 56%, but we're really, really happy. We've been very consistent with the winning weeks, and we're just looking to scrape out some units each and every week, and you're going to get all of our props starting on Thursday night, all the way through Monday Night Football. So you get Thursday, you get Sunday, you get Monday, one price, and we've been absolutely fantastic on primetime games. I have no idea why we've been so good on primetime games, but we cashed again on Monday night. That moves us to a 9-1 record on primetime games this season. So it's an incredible streak. No clue why it works so well, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I really invite you guys to join us on that props pack. We had 10 of them last week, and even though we got a lot of teams on bye, we're still going to have plenty of opportunities to cash some tickets. So join us on the NFL Week 8 props. That's over at wt.buzz/AL. Again, this is all we do. This is all we specialize in. All of our focus goes into cashing on these NFL player props. This is where we believe the best value is and the most opportunities are to turn a profit. So let's take a look at this under on the NBA game tonight. Let's look at Yabasili to have a good points and rebounds night. And again, let's focus on these NFL props for Week 8. Good luck on all your bets. Don't forget to hit the like button and leave me a comment. Tell me what you think of this game. I love seeing what you guys are betting and what you're thinking about about these games tonight. So leave a comment. I'll be responding later today. Thanks, guys. Take care.